suggested a bunch of stuff.
We will do our very best to make sure it sounds great for everybody in this room and everybody out there. And keep giving us that feedback. It's important.
Yes. And thank you,
Y'all
Enfys.
too.
You're valiant, Gingy. Valiant. Just like all the rest of us, because these are the times we were made for. Yes? Whether we like it or not. See, you think you're ready for anything, and then life and tech have other plans. But we're... Hooray. Oh, just wait. Just wait. Thank you all for being part of our weekend. Whether you're in person or in person at a slight remove. It means a lot to us. We drove 2 days to get here. From the wilds of the Ozarks, from the other mountains, the mountains in the middle, which aren't nearly as impressive as the ones on either side, but they're dear to us. All right, this one's gonna pick me up, I just know it, and hopefully it'll pick y'all up too. This is Roses in the Rocks.
You do to bury me, but you forgot I was a seed. Poet Dinos Christianopoulos. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, then I better get to blooming too. If persist, resist and bloom, persist, resist and bloom. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, then I better get to blooming too. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, so can I. Not like it's rocket science, or even prickly pear marinade. You know what they say about life and lemons. Pour me some of that lemonade. Rich versus poor ain't nothing new. Artists and fools still speaking truth to power. Well, what about you? Well, what about you? See, I'm not afraid to fight for change. I am here to be the change we want to see. Springtime comes on back around. Blossom feeds the honeybees there. Sweet little seeds keep breaking free. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, then I better get to blooming too. Persist, resist and bloom. Persist, resist and bloom. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, then I better get to blooming too. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, so can I. It's hard, it's hard, it's hard to kill a rose bush. Why would you wanna try? Why would you wanna try? We all share the water, the starry sky, the food supply. So grow your thorns, my people. We still got plenty of sun. We are the wild rainbow roses whose colors will not grow. Better get to blooming. Persist, resist and bloom. Persist, resist and bloom. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, then I better get to blooming too. If the roses in the rocks can bloom, so can I. Wild roses keep on climbing, no matter who's in charge. Our truth has always been here, the future still is ours. Wild roses keep on growing, no matter who's in charge. Our truth has always been here, the future still is ours. Wild roses keep on blooming, no matter who's in charge. Our truth has always been here, the future still is rocks can bloom, then I better get to blooming too. If the roses and the rocks can bloom, so can I, so can I, so can I.
Thanks, y'all. Yeah. My name is S.J. Tucker. My pronouns are she, her.
My name is Ginger Doss. My pronouns are they, them.
Occasionally also he, he, ha, ha.
Yes. Hee hee ha ha.
And well, I need a little bit of the hee hee ha ha tonight. I'm not gonna lie. But that's why I put this song in the set. So the two of us are, if I say so myself, prolific songwriters. And so we're just gonna take turns. We're just gonna swap it back and forth tonight and bring you with us. And it matters to us very much that you have chosen to place the potential to make memories today into our hands, that you have put your emotional well-being into our care to a certain extent. So we promise to take good care of you. How about that? As best we can. I don't think anything on the set list requires a content warning, but I will say that please don't feel like you have to be on your best behavior. Not for us. You got checked in. Our wonderful hosts gave you the tour, showed you where the bathroom was, let you know that there are beverages in the fridge. Please keep hands and feet inside the vehicle at all times. But if you should feel the need to shake your tail and spread your wings like this next song says, just make sure you're not gonna whack your neighbor, okay? 2, 3, 4. If I am a little bird, next time I open up my eyes, I'm gonna have to learn how to spread my wings and fly. Turn loose of all the things that try to keep me on the ground. Got no time to be afraid, so you're not gonna catch me looking down. I'm gonna shake my tail and spread my wings. Gonna catch that wind as it's rushing by. Gonna raise my voice and sing. If I am a little flame, or else a dancing thunderstorm, gonna have all kinds of ways to keep my little spirit warm. I might scare somebody here and there, so they wish me on my way. That's how it goes when you're too much or big and bad and here to stay. I'm gonna shake my tail and spread my wings. Gonna catch lightning for my very own. I'm gonna raise my voice and sing. If what you're seeing doesn't feed you, it isn't 'cause your appetite's gone wild, or like what they're selling doesn't serve you. Well, I double dare you to do your own thing. If you feel a little lost, some days you just wanna scream. Chin up, little fish, I bet there's something good upstream. Keep on swimming and chasing after your big dream. I cannot tell a lie, I've seen that even fish can fly. Come on, shake your tail, spread your wings, catch that sweet current rushing by, 'cause you raise your voice and sing. Say shake Shake your tail, spread your wings. Shake your tail, spread your pretty little wings. Shake your tail, spread your wings. Thank you, Gingy. Emphas, what does the chat say?
What does the chat say?
Oh,
Sweet.
thank you. What does the studio audience say?
Yay. Okay. That makes me very happy. I can
Good.
relax a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I should relax a lot. You're right. This is for you. You want to hold your own? Or not at all. The whole
Okay.
thing. Here. Here, put that where you want it.
Okay.
And I will put it in. Okay. I walked right into that.
Yeah, you did. No. We're professionals. We do this all the time. I swear. Nice. Very nice. Yes. Thank you. I love my job.
I'm going to try and do this. This is a weird thing, but I'm going to do this way. And then do that. Okay. How's that?
Very, very nice. That's what happens. They hung out with the two of us for too long, and the energy just seeped into the equipment.
What's the next song, actually? Yes.
Not even supposed to
We
be
did
here.
the set list very last thing after setting up everything, and I have the keyboards down. Well, let's see if we can bring them up and everybody will be okay with that. I wrote this song a long time ago. When I put that up, I was like, aw, for the person that's sitting there, that will not be any fun. If you want me to put it back, though, I will. When there was declining populations of the gray wolf in Yellowstone National Park and surrounding areas, many farmers were shooting them because they were attacking their sheep. And I understand that. But there are more intelligent ways to handle this issue. And numbers declined rapidly because when you shoot one alpha, two may come from that. One breeding male from a pack is all they usually have. And if you shoot that one, then you get two, and maybe you get more wolves. And that's not going to fix anything. But they have worked it out, and they have brought the the gray wolves back. I did that once before. It's the yellow wolves of Greystone. That's a whole nother story. And when they brought them back, it brought back the land. Surprise. So when I wrote this, the problem was there, and now it's really been fixed. And the land is coming back, and they're seeing tree species thrive that haven't for decades. So I'm singing this for the alpha female of the pack, which we all have within us, however we identify. And so I sing this for that energy, because we need it to return to the earth more than ever. This is called She-Wolf. See if you can hear her howl. I'm sorry. I'm having a key stick. Okay. Let's see if that fixed it. I think it did.
I will sing of the fearless and the tribal she-wolf. Dare to hear her calling, the fear of falling, a hollow rock. Bane or blessing, it's hard to mark. Bane or blessing, it's hard to mark now. Silence like the moon glow on the fresh fallen snow. Here lays the hunger under what you know. Woe to the hunter who never learned to pray. And the woven way. She is a hunter, a lover, a mother. She fights for her family in the way of life. She knows she where she once stood, so proud and free, shot down by a mortal, soulless disease. And woe to the man cub who never learned to pray. Free at birth to roam the earth. Now she counts her days. She is a hunter, a lover, a mother. She fights for her family and the way of life. She knows
All right. And now for something completely different. So this next song is the title track from my Hippie Pocket CD. Hippie Pocket. So a friend of mine and I were sitting around the fire at a festival, and she said to me, you know, there's everywhere you go, there's a hippie pocket in every town. And I was like, yes, everywhere we go, we always find the hippie pocket. We end up in the center of the hippie pocket, and all the hippies come to the hippie pocket. And so she said, you should write a song called Hippie Pocket. And I'm like, okay. And so here it is.
Frederick's a bit of a hippie pocket. We got to see some on our drive to the store and back today.
Absolutely. Beautiful city. Here we go. I hope this will be good too. I'm in a new town and I'm sitting in traffic. Oh, shit. Gonna go around, gotta get past it. Ooh, find myself on a colorful back street. Nice. Where the people walk to the sound of the backbeat. Suddenly sun is shining, tires dying, gay is pride. Colors are bright with the rainbow light, and my new blue jeans have faded. Hippie pocket, whoa, urban medical, cultural pinnacle. Hippie pocket, whoa, dig down deep and you find something sweet. Hippie pocket, whoa, give me what you got in your hippie pocket. Well, let me tell you, my car broke down far from the city. Hate it when that happens. Tow truck guy didn't like the looks of me. What? Had to walk away from the process mechanical. Yeah. Got a warm welcome from the shop with the pinnacle. Yeah, you did. Lured by the mist with the herbal twist, I got my backroom bearings. Made a magic quest to the pagan fest where the fairy folk are flying. A hippie pocket, whoa, urban mythical cultural pinnacle. Hippie pocket, whoa, dig down deep and you find something sweet. Hippie pocket, whoa, give me what you got in your hippie pocket. How'd I get to the MAGA rally?
Run, Gingy, run.
Must have been a powerful brownie.
Yeah, my bad. It kind of was.
All right, now. Flipped out through the darkest alley.
Fuck you, bye.
Went back around to the part of town my people like to hang out. Hookah bars, stars, art cars, guitars, and Occupy is camped out. Let's go. Dig down deep and you find something sweet. Hippie pocket, whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me what you got in your hippie pocket. True story. Once they made me put a dress on. When there was a swank reception.
Those always go on for way too long.
Made me get my hair done.
It's already done.
I know. God tell me.
You can't walk with girly shoes on.
Girly shoes on. But down the hall was another kind of ball with body painted black lights. You don't need clothes when your body glows. It turns into a good night. A hippie pocket, whoa, whoa, whoa. Urban mythical, cultural pinnacle. Hippie pocket, whoa, whoa, whoa. Dig down deep and you find something sweet. Hippie pocket, whoa, whoa, whoa. Give me what you got in your hippie pocket. Let's go, Suji. You've lost it, find the hippie pocket. If you think you've lost it, find the hippie pocket. If you think you've lost it, find the hippie pocket. If you think you're losing it, find the hippie pocket, hippie pocket. Thank you. Sometimes the funny things you say don't faze me, and sometimes I laugh too hard to remember the next line.
I tried to do it the same as I did before, and it's still busted you up. I'm sorry.
That's okay. I love it.
I'm changing the set list because I forgot to make this change before I wrote it down.
Okay, no worries.
And
we're flexible.
Neil and Enfys had a request, and I really want to honor that. And we used it at soundcheck, so I have the excuse that I know that I practiced, and we both kind of practiced at least pieces of this song.
So Wonders?
Yes.
Yay.
Wonders is a fun fact, fun trivia. As we stand in Frederick, Maryland tonight, I wrote this in Ellicott City, so this is technically a local product. Depending on how local you want to classify things. Weeping at my friends Craig and Margaret's kitchen table in the middle of the night, I wrote this song, and have healed by it a great deal since then. And turns out that it wasn't just me that had that experience with the song. So just a handful of the good reasons I have to keep sharing this one. And it is a title track of something just like Hippie Pocket happens to be. So we're right on theme as we segue back to stage left over here. While we're rearranging the furniture, I'll introduce the rest of the band. This is Selkie. Sheba is my bass, and she had a new very posh road case to ride here in the trailer, so she didn't get any boo-boos, because she is a queen, and she deserves to ride in style. And I'd wanted that case for something like 5 years anyway, so I had a good excuse. And this is Maestro. He's my godson, because I sort of named him by accident, and I didn't know that that's what I was doing at the time. And Gingy's drum's name is Phoenix. And my drum's name is Solace, but I've been taking her to protests, so she prefers to be called Good Trouble these days. Ready? Maybe? No?
Yes.
Okay. For all of us who have had that moment where we worry whether we are actually the right person for the job, the quest, the story, whatever it looks like on whatever given day. Like Space Mom says, be afraid but do the thing anyway. Be afraid but do the thing anyway. and also take your meds. 2. There must be blood, and this I knew. Surely there can be wonders too. I cannot leave the cages locked or well enough alone. I can only be myself when I am so far from home. It's the wonders that I'm after, even if I have to be. Make very rash decisions for the sake of what I need. Dancing kisses on my cheek. It's the wonders that I see, and I swear I am not afraid. There must be blood, and this I knew. I believe there must be wonders too. Oh, I'll take up this quest, just say the word. Even though I am small and I have no sword, a party at the end is not required. And I promise I'll keep trying, even if I get tired. It's the wonders that I'm after, even if I have to fight. It'll all be hard and ready, even when I get it right. I know stories change their faces on an inconsistent basis, but I swear I am not afraid. One of my favorite, finest lyrical moments. There must be blood, and this I knew. I believe there must be wonders too. If somersaults and lanterns march the order of the day, I will still take up my weapons and I'll be on my way. I am stubborn and won't listen, but I've made up this vow, and I really like to stay. There must be blood, and this I knew. Surely there can be wonders too. Oh, I cannot leave the cages locked or well enough alone. I can only be myself when I am so far from home. It's the wonders that I'm after, even if I have to be. Make very rash decisions for the sake of what I need. Dancing kisses on my cheek. It's the wonders that I seek, and I swear I am not afraid. Yes, I swear I am not afraid. There must be blood, and this I knew. I believe there must be wonders too. Oh, there must be blood, and this I knew. I believe there must be wonders too. Oh, wonders too. Don't be afraid, whatever you do. Wonders too. Don't be afraid, whatever you do. Some of y'all have been trying really hard to sing along quietly. I want to encourage you to be less quiet now. Wonders do. Don't be afraid, whatever you do. Wonders do. Don't be afraid, whatever you do. Thank you.
Y'all
You're
sound
so
amazing.
brave. Gorgeous. And I could hear everyone singing along on the internet too. So. I'm gonna do it again.
Do it again.
I'm gonna change it up again.
I love it.
Could we do Believe in Lullabies? instead?
Sure, sure.
Okay, thank you. It's gonna make you move the furniture a second time, but I'll tune in the meantime. Yes. So, while I tune, I'll explain myself. In the film noir fairy nightclub that only exists in my head, this is where the music video so far. This is where the music video for this song takes place. And poor Schmo walks in, all despondent, sits down at the bar. Everything's in black and white. Until the bartender sets his shot glass of bourbon down in front of him. And it's bright gold. It's liquid gold in the shot glass. Everything else is still black and white. And our protagonist notices this, and he kind of looks at it, but he needs the drink. So he goes ahead, takes the shot, turns around, looks at the band as they start up, and he starts to notice that everyone on that stage has wings or horns or stripes or spots or a tail or some combination of all of those. And he's starting to really get into it, and the dance floor is filling up. And then at some point during the song, he shuts his eyes and shakes his head and turns back to the bar. And he's just like, what the fuck just happened? And the bartender looks at him with golden eyes. And everything's back to black and white except his eyes. And he winks. And you can just see the little spiraling ram horns curling up out of his hair. This is called Believe in Lullabies. Trust yourself to believe in lullabies. I don't know who's wilder. I don't really have to try to hold all of the answers. I will know you by and by. Lover, let me stay a while, and I'll weave you lullabies. The sky. Love, you're not the only one needing holding when you cry. I don't know the road ahead. I don't really have to try to hold all of the answers. I just hold you by and by. Lover, could you put a little faith in lullabies? moves wilder. I don't really have to try to know all of the answers. I will hold you by and by. Love, how could you trust me and believe in lullabies? Love, let me stay a while and I'll weave you I'll weave you lullaby. So I will hush your mind. I will weave you Ginger Doll's on the motherfucking keys, y'all. I love it when you do that.
He's fine.
Okay, your turn.
My song. My turn.
Your turn. Okay.
I have a new song that I've released called Oracle. Before that one, I released this one. This is called Talisman. Both of these are songs that are on my Sacred Flow CD, which is a concept record I've been working on for a while.
Y'all may have noticed the little bazaar outside the front door. We're gonna make time for that.
So, yeah, I started messing around in the wrong key. So anyway, this is the songs of the Sacred Flow Project are taking sacred symbol and sacred practice and turning them into music. And I made a list of sacred practices and sacred symbols that meant something to me, and decided to write a song for each of them, which was a monumental task. When I looked at the paper, when I first saw it, I was like, I have to write a song for each of these things. How am I going to do this? It seemed like a really good idea at the time. And that was quite a while ago. Now, I have 8 songs. And this is the 7th. And this is called Talisman, and it's just a personal story of finding a stone in a river that spoke to me and became a talisman for me. And if you work with talismans, you know it's a very personal thing. You called to me that day. A ripple in the river waves here beneath the water shore, a gleaming holy stone. Talisman, my talisman. I took you home with me, wrapped you in copper and my amber beads. I charge you now to be companion and a dream. Talisman, my talisman.
arch around my neck. Onyx and amber, carnelian, stone charged by water, and my intent harnessed by copper, gathered around my neck. I give you power, give it back. Yeah. I dawn you on the days. Yeah. I seek the ripple in the river. Waves. Power of water in my hands, protect me, my talisman, talisman, my talisman, talisman, my talisman.
Yeah. Oh,
Thank you, thank you.
and
So-
I wanted to tell the chat that Sacred Flow is there on the merch table if y'all don't have it yet. Just like it's physically here in the merch table for our studio audience, it is in the digital merch table as well.
Thank you, Suji. And if you like Bandcamp, and which I do, and so many artists do, it's a very artist-friendly platform. I also have a Bandcamp. If you'd like to come follow me, please do. I would love to have you there. And you can just go to bandcamp.com/GingerDoss. I believe that's right, or it's some form of that, some
you nailed
version
it.
of that. Good. So this next song is another song that has its home, a second home on the Sacred Flow CD. Its first home was the Green Album. And if you're familiar with the Green Album, this was my contribution.
Track 1, baby. Where we're supposed to be.
Yes, ma'am. Well, there's a lot of great songs on that.
Oh, shucks.
There are. And you've got one, and so many other great artists that I have the privilege of walking on this earth at the same time. Spiral Rhythm, Dave the Bard,
Tuatha
Tuatha Dea, who
We get
initiated.
to see this weekend.
I know. We're so excited. We're on our way to FSG.
We're all playing festival
And,
together.
It's always so great. When I met Tuatha Dea, it's so funny, we were both in Canada together, and we're both from the South, and so I was just hearing all the Canadian accents around me, and we were just standing out by vendors, and I heard this,
Kathy.
and then I heard Kathy, and she said, "Now what the heck is that, y'all?" or something. And I don't think that's exactly what it was, but I went, "Who's that?"
Suddenly, Appalachia had arrived.
I gotta find him, my people. My people.
Gatlinburg was in the house, like emphatically. We love you, Kathy.
Yes, and we met then and fell absolutely madly in love, and it's been that way ever since. And I'm so thrilled that they invited me to be a part of the Green Album Project, which was their baby, and this was the song I wrote for it. And you can help. There's a chant at the end, and it goes, "Give love to the earth, everybody can. One a hand on your heart, the other on the land. Give love to the earth, everybody can. One a hand on your heart, the other on the land." They got it. These guys,
I'm telling
they're
you.
good.
Yep.
They're really good.
Get in the van.
So here goes. This is Gaia Lives. It is your gift to walk the earth. With every step, we must remember this. She was born in a storm of sacred fire. With love's direction, divine perfection, stir the elements to form this paradise. Gaia lives. She feels us move across her skin. She feels. With every step we take, we make an impact. Which one will it be? We must choose to give respect to the one we owe our life to, Mother. Or keep on taking without remaking till there's nothing left. It's in our hands. Gaia lives. Gaia lives. Osuchi on the bass. Gaia
on the land, give love to the earth. Everybody can wanna hand on your heart. The weather on the land, give love to the earth. Everybody can wanna hand on your heart. The weather on the land, give love to the earth. Everybody can wanna hand on your heart. The weather on the land, give love to the earth. Everybody can wanna hand on your heart. The other on the land, give love to the earth. Everybody can wanna hand on your heart. The other on the land, give love to the earth. Everybody can wanna hand on your heart. The other on the land, give love to the earth. Everybody can wanna hand on your heart. The other on the land, Gaia
Thank you so much.
That felt amazing, y'all. Thank you for singing with us.
Yes,
Wow.
that was beautiful.
Tell about Mama. Tell about Mama. Gaia.
Yes. So when Danny said, he asked me like in June, he said, we're doing this thing and we're going to release it the following year. And if you'd like to contribute a song, it has to be a new song, something you haven't released, and it's brand new. And he said, the deadline will be next spring. And I said, okay, that gives me a lot of time. So I travel a lot in the summer, and so I thought I'll sit down at my keyboard and write that in January. That's a good writing time for me. And so, meanwhile, I was thinking about the song as the year went on and thought about different inspirations. And what kept coming to me was step, 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 step. And I was just like, okay, step, 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 step. And I never know what's going to come to me when I'm thinking of a song or a song is starting to form in me. And it's usually just little things like that. And so when I sat down to the keyboard, I was struggling at first. And then I had this in the house. And so I said, and this is the Gaia goddess statue designed by Oberon. And I put her right here. And I said, speak to me, Mama. Bam! It was just like, okay. So I since had left where I was living there, and it wasn't my statue. And so I told that story while Oberon was in the audience in Asheville. Last May. And we had 2 shows back to back. He came to the next show bearing this one for me. And so this is incredibly special to me. And she's very tough. She hangs out in my gear bag, and she does a really good job. That's the safest place for her.
Sometimes she stage dives.
Yes,
off
she
the
has.
keyboard.
She has stage dived a few times. We are a little bit lower volume than normal. This is so. Excuse me when I have to bellow. There's some things I can't sing softly, and that's one of them. But there's been times when I've been doing this as hard as I can on a rickety stage, and she's just slowly making her way to the end. But look at her. She's looking great because Mama's tough. She can handle it.
Yep. So we're going to shift. We're going to keep the goddess energy going. We're going to move a little more into the watery zone for this next piece. And some of y'all know this already, but some of you may not. Ginger and I go back a couple decades at this point, and this is my favorite recording engineer on the planet right here. Y'all may not be aware that a lot of the recorded music of mine that exists because I got to work with this one over and over and over on the road, in houses, in other people's houses, in cabins at festival, in borrowed guest rooms all over the country. And when we recorded Believe in Lullabies in a friend's concrete dojo in 2011, in January 2011 in the Ozarks. And there are other songs on this set list that were from that same session, that some of mine, some of Ginger's. And this next song happened as a result of one of our sessions for another song. we were working on my song Neptune down in Melbourne, Florida, in a friend's guest bedroom. And I did not notice until we were almost done with all of the Neptune sessions that there were mermaid pictures all over that guest room, including in the closet where I was tracking vocals, or right next to the closet door, because sometimes you do what you gotta do. You set up the mic in the closet, and you just, but then you get to come back out of the closet, so it's fine. I have never been in the closet. I have been in the pantry the whole fucking time. Let's be clear. Anyway, it's okay. It's okay. This is exactly as things should unfold. And thank you for laughing at my terrible jokes. But so that was the point at which I went to the ocean and I said, okay, tell me what's going on. And the following winter, I went to PantheaCon when it still existed in California. And I sought out folks who know from Haitian Vodou as respectfully as I could, because one of the Loa had come to tap me on the shoulder, and I didn't want to be that white girl. I wanted to do what I needed to do in order to stay respectful of ATRs and those entities and those energies. But this song had come to find me. This song chased me down the beach. And I was like, if she wants it and I'm the person she wants it from, then I have to step up. But I also want to do this right. So I went to as many physical workshops and started doing research to learn about the Loa from Haitian Vodou and to do it respectfully. And when I got to Mambo T's basically Vodou Crash Course 101, which is everything she could pack into the limited amount of time that she had for her workshop spot, and I got to ask my question, and I said, what do you do if you have no background in this and one of the Loa comes to say hello? How do you say hello back without being a complete asshole? And she told me, she said, talk to your dead folks first. Then check in with Papa Legba, see what everyone says, go from there. And then she said, by the way, who was it? And I said, La Sirène. And there was this, in the room. And I'm talking one of those big hotel conference rooms with the walls that move, right? So that was affirming. And since then, I have had other Vodou initiates tell me that though I love it when you write songs about them, it doesn't matter how incredibly white you are. So I'm reassured by that, at least in my case. But I do not take this honor lightly, and I wish to continue to move forward with respect. So with all the apologies to all the ancestors who are not mine, this is La Sirène. I pray to La Sirène, she who calls the waves her own. I pray to La Sirène, I pray to La Sirène, I dance for La Sirène, she who calls the waves her own. I dance for La Sirène, I dance for La Sirène, I sing for La Sirène, she who calls the waves her own. I sing for La Sirène, I sing for La Sirène, I pray to La Sirène, I pray to La Sirène, she who calls the waves her own. I pray to La Sirène, I pray to La Sirène, I dance for La Sirène, she who calls the waves her own. I dance for La Sirène, I dance for La Sirène, I sing for La Sirène, she who calls the waves her own. I sing for La Sirène, I sing for La Sirène, I pray to La Sirène, I'm Siren sister singing low. Show me how your gardens grow. Tell me how the current flows. Teach me how to breathe below. Let what flows through me prove as true as she who calls the waves her own. I dance for La Sirène, sing to you. I gladly come and see you soon. I sing my voice like siren song. She who calls the waves her own. To keep on singing my life long. I pray to La Sirène, I pray to La Sirène, the
water bits may come and dance, to float on top, to take a chance. By water be my spell enhance, sing hail and welcome now. Let what flows through me prove as true as
She who goes the waves are on. I dance for Lasseren.
to you.
I
I'll
dance
gladly
for
come and see
Lasseren.
you soon.
I
Help
sing
my
for
voice like
Lasseren.
siren song.
She
Ring
who
out bright
goes
and
the
clear
waves
and
are
strong.
on. I
To
sing
keep
for
on singing my
Lasseren.
life long.
I sing for Lasseren. I pray to Lasseren.
I pray to Lasseren. She who calls the waves her own. I pray to Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I pray to Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I dance for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
She who calls the waves her own. I dance for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I dance for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I sing for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
She who calls the waves her own. I sing for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I sing for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I pray to Lasseren. Yemaya, Yemaya, Oya Mambo. Yemaya, Oya Mambo. Yemaya, Oya Mambo. Pray to Lasseren. Lasseren. Yemaya, Oya Mambo. Yemaya, Oya Mambo. Yemaya, Oya Mambo. Pray to Lasseren. I pray to
Yemaya,
Lasseren.
Oya Mambo.
She who calls the
Yemaya,
waves
Oya
around.
Mambo.
I pray to
Yemaya,
Lasseren.
Oya Mambo.
I pray to Lasseren. I dance for Lasseren.
Oya Mambo.
She who calls the waves
Oya
around.
Mambo.
I dance for Lasseren.
Oya Mambo.
I dance for Lasseren. I sing for Lasseren.
Oya Mambo.
She who calls the waves around. I sing for Lasseren.
Oya Mambo.
I sing for Lasseren. I pray to Lasseren. I pray to Lasseren. She who calls the waves her own. I pray to Lasseren. I pray to Lasseren. I dance for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
She who calls the waves her own. I dance for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I dance for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I sing for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
She who calls the waves her own. I sing for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I sing for Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I pray to Lasseren.
Lasseren.
I pray to Lasseren. Thanks, y'all.
Yeah.
Oh, next one I wrote before I was a mama. And my son is starting 6th grade about 5 seconds after we get home from this trip. It hits different now. But that's not a bad thing. So Lasseren was another song from that same session in the Concrete Dojo with Believe in Lullabies. And I had a giant sea salt shaker as a shaker because I am hilarious. So the shika, 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 shika on the recording is sea salt.
It was the perfect sound.
Yep. Sometimes that's how it be. In the studio, you discover things by accident that are really cool.
It's one of the reasons we get addicted to it and we keep coming back and we keep recording things.
I have a matchbox that when I was going like this on it, it made the perfect sound when I was writing the song. And then when I went to record it, I was trying to duplicate it with a sample and it didn't work. And I'm like, I'm just going to do this on the matchbox. And it was just right.
And when we were tracking Neptune, we discovered that when we cranked the reverb in Pro Tools on the head of your djembe, it sounded like the ocean. And we just tried it just to see if it would work. And the mic is so sensitive, right? You can't make any noise or the mic will pick it up. So we're trying this and we're both like...
We couldn't breathe.
No.
If we breathed, it would screw up the take. So we were just going like this.
So that was the kind of thing that you don't know if it works until you try it. And this next song we did not get to record in the same physical space, but we did it remotely.
And it's called Chalk on the Sidewalk. You have a part again, should you choose to accept it. It goes like this. Try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open. It's going to come around a lot. Like right now.
Try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open.
Yes. Tina's just a little girl, but she opened up a portal to another world with the chalk on the sidewalk. With the chalk on the sidewalk. Even while drawing that very first line, she laid out the treasures of a beautiful mind with the chalk on the sidewalk. With the chalk on the sidewalk. Flying fish in a coastal cove, a map to the pirate's treasure trove. In the chalk on the sidewalk. In the chalk on the sidewalk. Always encourage the mind of a child. Imagination is meant to run wild with the chalk on the sidewalk. In the chalk on the sidewalk, everybody sing. Try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open. Let's keep the magic on our side. Try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open. Let's make it safe to play outside. I see my friends and neighbors in the whole design, not templates for a police outline. In the chalk on the sidewalk. In the chalk on the sidewalk. See, I believe in their rights to stand up, to be heard and answered, to not end up in the chalk on the sidewalk. Just a body in the chalk on the sidewalk. Can't breathe in the chalk on the sidewalk. Down in Houston with the clock on the sidewalk. Come on. Love thy neighbor still applies, regardless of creed. Compassion must rise, or else what will we be in our children's eyes but the very same monsters we claim to despise? Little kids ain't throwing shade when they show us the truth in the art that they made with the chalk on the sidewalk.
Chalk on the sidewalk.
The chalk on the sidewalk.
Chalk on the sidewalk.
Tina's just a little girl, but give her some room and she can change the world with the chalk on the sidewalk. It all starts with the chalk on the sidewalk. Everybody sing. Try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open. Let's keep the magic on our side. Try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open. Let's make it safe to play outside. Try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open. Let's keep compassion on our side. Oh, try to paint a picture with your eyes wide open. Let's make it safe to play outside for them and us and all of our babies, wherever they live, no matter who their people are, no matter the color of their skin. So mote that shit.
So mote that. Yeah.
We get to play that with our sister Renee Jansky at FSG. We are headlining Friday night as Muses on the Road. That's the band of our hearts. That's our jumbotron, sort of when we come together, all of us solo songwriters coming together to be muses. Unless you changed your mind. Okay, all right. Good.
This is another song from that session.
See? I know. It was a really good time.
It was a really good session. We didn't realize, sometimes you don't realize, I feel like the luckiest person on the planet that I got to hear some of the most iconic Suji songs first in the headphones while we were recording them, and it was just amazing and magical.
And you're going to get to do that again. Just, you know,
yes.
we're not done.
Yes. So this is a song that I had given to Suj. I thought of Suj with this song. And it was kind of I'm a very eclectic songwriter, but even for me, this was a little different. It was very moody. But I'm moody. What am I saying? Never mind. But I thought of Suj because she's so good at layering counterpart, and I just thought, here, just what do you want to do with this? So I gave it to her, and when she made arrangements for that session that we keep talking about, she said, oh, and also, if we have some time, I think I have some things for you on Ma Belle. I'm like, okay, great. So we did all these other things, La Sirène and lullabies. And Rootless. And so,
Same
and
fucking
then
session.
And then she goes, okay, let's do some tracks on Ma Belle. I had not heard anything. I put my headphones on, and she started to sing, and it was like, and she goes, okay, now do another track. Okay, now do another track. And so she was layering. She did her harmonies there, and then she did another set of harmonies on the next track, and then a harmony to that, and then a counterpart to that, and then a harmony to that counterpart. And so she did 6 tracks, single takes, most all of them, and I'm just like, my mind was blown. And so when we get to sing this together, it's very special, and especially when we get to sing it with Renee, who can add more of the voices. And if you want to hear that recording, it's on my From Love to Love CD. But this is Ma Belle, and it was inspired by a dream. A night wind is blowing, the old wounds are mending. I'm finally letting myself go. She stirs on in my ocean, a hot storm is brewing. My passion, the kraken, releasing, consuming the gray of the skies. The night will hide, and those starless skies cannot guide. I wait for low tide, your footprints appear by my side. Ma Belle, I'll find you, I know that I will. Where it will be, I cannot tell. Ma Belle, Ma Belle, Ma Belle. And it goes on like this, a kiss, a swing and a miss. So soft, soft to resist. Oh, the way your fingers twist when I'm binding your wrist. Ma Belle, I'll find you, I know that I will. Where it will be, I cannot tell. Ma Belle, Ma Belle, Ma Belle. Subterranean temple, we lay fallen angels and dream of the fables will become. And all through the night my dreamer weaves with thread from all I have seen, a delicate scene between this world and the one you'll find in me. Ma Belle, I'll
find you, I know that I will. Where it will be, I cannot tell. No bell, no bell, no bell. And it goes on like this, a kiss, a swing and a miss. So soft, soft to resist. Oh, the way your fingers twist when I'm binding your wrist. My bell, I'll find you, I know that I will. Where it will be, I cannot tell. My bell, my bell, my bell.
I told you how hot and talented you are today.
Speaking of hot and talented,
I mean, thank you.
right there, right there.
Neil asked me what I needed early this afternoon, and I said, constant reassurance, which is my usual, that's my prepared response to that question is, do you need anything? Can I do anything for you? I just need constant reassurance. And I'd ask and it comes. And the first time that I used that prepared response, we were at the Earth Warriors Festival in Ohio, which I recommend completely to all y'all if you feel like making that trip across state lines. It is a beautiful, beautiful event around Mabon each year and towards the end of September, run by the magnificent Heather Killen, who is a badass. And I've performed there many, many times. So the last time we were there, it was 2022, and there had been the COVID, the early COVID times of not getting to do that many shows, and I was realizing that I was not inviting Trim to sing and perform with other people because of all of the things that we had recently all been through together. And so Gingy said, what do you need? Do you need anything? I said, constant reassurance. And their response was to say, listen, you are so hot and you are so talented and you are going to kill it. So that became a thing.
Hot
from
and
that point forward.
talented,
We
yes.
tell each other all the time, in the muses specifically, that oh, you're so hot and talented, just all the time. And I will never stop. I will never stop. I believe strongly in that form of reassurance. All that to say, this has become my favorite song of mine to perform with this one when we get to do shows together. And I'm mad that it's still relevant. I wrote it a day or two after George Floyd was killed. And I'm pissed off that this song still counts. But like I said, these are the times we were made for, whether we like it or not. And they are pretty fucking wild. So with hopes that we all continue to get through, this is called Wild Times. And now we have to record it again so that I can have Ginger play keys on it because it's not there yet. And I'm like, nope, we have to do it again. Nope, I need you. I miss it too much. Ready? Standing between the Wands ready and tears held back. Let's send out everything we got. Let the blue wood pale before the black. Red, white, and add it up to here. Come together and have signals from everywhere. Here comes that moon and the sky is big. Thank you. Deep breath. We got this.
Yes.
Damn it. Coming to the end, y'all. Coming to the end of what we have prepared, at any rate. So thank you again for being part of this. It's an experiment every time, but it's one that we can't live without. So thank you for living it with us in this moment tonight, physically, virtually, all the ways.
And so I want to thank each and every one of you for coming, because it makes such a huge difference to us. Live music can't happen without you. And without those of you who showed up online, thank you so much. You make it possible for us to perform, and I just can't thank you enough for that. It's an honor and a privilege. And
Gingy wasn't originally going to be at this show.
No, I wasn't. And then so many things happened.
And the stars lined up.
Yes. But I want to dedicate this song to you, to all of you, and you online as well. This is Thankful. This is also on my From Love to Love CD.
Sorry, tuning forever.
Do you need more time?
Possibly.
Okay.
If I'm not going to interrupt your awesomeness by trying to tune without making a sound and not
We
succeeding.
tune because we care, and I care very much.
Oh, and y'all may have noticed, or you may not, how fucking subtle we are. That is our tip jar gas can right there. So y'all know what to do. No pressure, though. You've already helped. You've already made this a success.
Yes. To begin, take a step, move ahead and do your best. There is power and intent. Use your dreams to reinvent yourself. A child of a light, ending darkness, shining bright. All the fires you can ignite will lead you through the night.
There's nothing you can't do. Take your mind and put it to. See it here and be clear. In your heart be sincere and be thankful for the infinite power of the universe. Thankful that the power within is love. Thankful to be an integral part of creation. Thankful to exist is a gift, and isn't life magnificent? We can shake and we can bake, we can give and we can make good love and do so much. We've got hands and we can touch, reaching out and building trust, and our friends they mean so much. We can walk and we can talk, we can teach and can be taught to find our way or just play and be grateful every day. Thankful for the beautiful lives we live. Thankful for my friends and my family. Thankful for the time that we spend together. Thankful. The power of love is real. When you use it, you can heal. Be abundant and give it out. So abundant and give it out. There's more than enough for everyone. Trust in the flow and you get your son. Be abundant and give it out. So abundant and give it out. Feel the love that's all around. Coming up and going down. Find a way to make love stay and be grateful every day. Thankful for the beautiful lives we've been given. Thankful for my friends and community. Thankful for the times that we get together. Thankful. Oh, Suji, I'm a soul thankful.
That's Ginger Doss right there.
S.J. Tucker. I don't need to say it.
And y'all stay connected with Emphas and Neil because they are amazing. Not least are they amazing. They also tend to do cool things that you might want to find out about. Some of them involving books, some of them involving acupuncture perhaps, not just music, but music of course is my favorite of the things. So a big round of applause for those two for
Thank you
letting
for
us
having
do all of this tonight. Yay! So I imagine that y'all might want to stretch a little bit because you've been so sweet and attentive and sitting in exactly the same spot for hours at this point. So let's hang out and visit, and I will tend to the chat in the ways that I need to do, and then we can do whatever we want to do with the rest of our time. How's that sound? Yeah.
There are snacks, are there not? On top of the fridge, and restroom, and
It's ginger beer
all the things.
that someone very thoughtfully brought.
Oh, yay! I have to have some of that.